answer for Doc Rivers. Away we go. And it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets that control the tip. Sketch out a serious game plan here tonight if they're going to pull this one out.
Yeah, and their defense getting better with the Anthony Melton in the lineup is not a coincidence.
Oh, nice feed.
Issue when Ben has the ball. I think the issue is when Ben doesn't, and he's a great distributor as we see this.
When Ben Simmons is at his best, he impacts the game a lot, and that was actually 3 assists, all 3 buckets.
Here is
tremendous for the Nets this year.
Durant leaves it pushing over 30 a game. A chance at another scoring time this season. He leaves it for Claxton. Didn't make a run tonight. Doc Rivers talked about stealing a game. They almost had one against the T-Wolves on Saturday as Tobias Harris gets in some crunch time minutes to see what the Sixers do. 4 to shoot here. And the Anthony Melton knocks down already.
It's good to see them moving off of the zone. A lot of times the 2-3 zone, you're stagnant, you're not moving on offense, and Ben gets the cut and gets the easy layup.
Shake Milton, top 10 team, 3-point shooting this year, the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Durant, rises up above everyone, feels like ties it at 16.
And by Philly making shots, they're slowing down. Well, when you got
shots, hard to double from there, and then had the 1 assist against the zone. He gets the ball there. Brooklyn's going to be tough.
Anthem, those are the 2 times that he usually chooses. He said that's one of the things that he does to have a clear mind.
Meditation.
I'm so glad to hear that, Stan, because I was concerned with the napping/meditating. I think if you've mastered it, it's just
3 to 4 weeks with Tyrese Maxey. James Harden maybe a little bit faster in his recovery time. He's been out with a foot strain.
Injury, but they're making up for it on the offensive glass.
Philly's doubled up the rebounds on Brooklyn thus far. Another long 2 by Curry, and that one is
but has been one of the best shooters in this league for quite a while. 6 straight years shooting over 42% from 3. Philly's pressure on the perimeter right now really bothering Brooklyn.
Milton, little step back is good. Shake Milton gives it up, and a rim run for Korkmaz. For positions, you know they're eager to get some playing time as Kyrie Irving. Here come the Nets. Boo Birds rain down on Simmons. Yeah, good ball movement, Simmons.
It's not a good night for the Sixers as far as boos. I've heard better.
Listen,
with other guys.
Listen, BA, and a lot more fluid, and it's a lot less ISOs.
Here's Reed with Royce O'Neal. So the smaller lineup with shooters, and Irving misses. Tapped out by Harris. O'Neal, second chance here for Brooklyn. And part of the season, 2-5. 8-9 coming in, 4-5 on the road. Is Durant. Little turnaround is good. And Kevin up 7 here. Late clock, down to 2. Melton gives it up. Matisse Thybulle in the corner. And out for the Sixers.
Well, what was Seth Curry doing? Why would he? It's been the 2 main areas defensively that have been a problem for Brooklyn. 3s and rebounds.
3 offensive rebounds on that end of the floor. Here's Patty Mills in rhythm. A little count out. Shot clock at 5. Tobias Harris rises up and knocks it down.
The Nets vulnerable at the rim.
Well, that's one of the things we've seen a lot in the NBA over the last couple of years because of the 3s. Everybody wants to switch everything.
The giveaway up ahead, Mills. And Mills gives it right back to Curry. And Curry with that silk. Looking at our lineup, and I think he came back and had some good words during this podcast. Said he could have done a better job explaining his Durant podcast.
Yeah, I think initially everyone was a little confused with the angle that KD was coming at, but
ahead, Milton couldn't find him. Reed runs though, and Reed scores. Up ahead, Simmons gets behind the Anthony Melton, missed it, then makes it. And he says, shh, be quiet, everybody.
Got an extra rebound out of it.
He can guard point guards, and now it's Simmons with a takeaway to the floor. Oh, what a play by Simmons. Durant up ahead on a 2-hand. Philadelphia bench getting spicy out here now. Melton for 3. It's gone. Great as he has been on the defensive end. Has not scored in his last 4 games, and Durant comes right as good as it is going to. Niang. Oh, my goodness.
And I know he definitely meant to do that. He called it.
I'm putting that in my repertoire for the next time out. And Kyrie clears up ahead for O'Neal, and the Nets in deck hard. Nets have a chance to tie or take the lead. Kyrie Irving with the left hand.
As anybody in the league in Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Here's Melton now, the Anthony Melton coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota. Made 5 threes in that affair as Durant coming here for Philadelphia. They hit a bunch of threes in that first half. Is it up? Good to see Harris back on the floor. Almost lost the dribble. Now Niang. And he stays high. Putting the basketball in his third quarter is Harris. Oh, straight to the rim. Harris, strong. Floor running with O'Neal and Simmons. And here is Seth Curry. 3-ball is good.
And I know people.
Van Gundy vortex here. Are you okay?
I'm good. I don't like to lose, so I'm a little upset.
Up top, Ben Simmons. Work, the body work, all the technical skills. Here's Joe Harris.
Joe getting the knockdown 3.
Harris gets the Harris assignment. Harris on Harris. And Shake Milton for 3. That one's good.
I understand Brooklyn's priorities to keep the ball out of the paint. There was no reason for everyone to come down in the paint there on Tobias Harris and to leave Milton open.
Durant the assist. He now has 10 helpers. He's got a double-double. And how about the Nets with 24 assists in this game? As Harris 6 points in 5 minutes since his return. And Korkmaz gives it up. Extra pass. Tucker finds Reed. O'Neal sidestep 3 on its way. Rattles in. It's a wide open 3. Shot clock is off. Sixers by a point. Coming to the end of the third. Tobias Harris. The jumper is good. Harris. When Harris went down, you could feel the air get sucked out of this building. As Korkmaz sticks at 3. Minus 3 stars. And they are giving Brooklyn all they want here in Philadelphia tonight. Good answer.
Something, whether it was their defense or their zone attack. This is an ultra-small Brooklyn lineup.
Tobias Harris takes it. Tobias Harris, that's not good. He grabbed at his left hip. That's what knocked him out for a couple of games. Tobias Harris really laboring right now as
He finds himself open.
Anthony Melton looking for Reed, finds him, and the finish. And turns it over. Korkmaz was open. Harris couldn't get it to him. Korkmaz, little pass fake, and there is Reed once again. .com, or visit the NBA app. Philadelphia, a great production from their bench. They lead by 9. Curry able to hit the jump. Approaching the 7-minute mark. Tobias Harris.
There you go again, Coach. You've been saying.
Well, Tobias Harris has this type of offensive game. It's just on this super talented Philly team.
Anthony Melton, 3-pointer on its way, and down in Philadelphia. They protected it well in the second half. Here is O'Neal for 3, big shot. Royce the ball well. They had 7 turnovers in that second quarter, but a turnover leading to a bucket on the other end is Shake Milton. Man, tough basket.
Coming off a great game against Minnesota the other night. And Brooklyn's not going to win this one just by scoring points. Kyrie string together some stops if you're going to have a chance to win this.
Last Tuesday, the Nets gave up 153 to the Sacramento Kings. As Shaq from the Philadelphia perspective, but he came right back and lit the fuse here. 24 in the game. 8 on the move. And Edmund Sumner with the...
In the previous 2 games, so averaging 16 over this stretch.
Sumner, a couple of years, he averaged over 19 points a game. And Philly with a victory tonight. 9-point win in